Because let me tell you, there are millions and millions of people out there in different countries that would give anything to be able to be sitting where you're sitting today. And so I welcome you. Canada welcomes you. You have chosen a new motherland. You have left behind your family, friends, properties, maybe a lifetime for those of you that are a bit older. But I can assure you, you are not going to be sorry. You are going to feel like you have become an integral part of a community that is all embracive. There is no color difference here. There's no differences in religion. We are just all Canadians. It doesn't matter, where you come from, what color you are, what religion you practice. And that is the beauty of Canada. We call it, that Canada is a multicultural mosaic of wonderful different colors of fabric. And each and every one of you, one way or another, will contribute to that mosaic fabric that we have become. And I certainly hope that you do. I encourage you, as a matter of fact, to get involved with your communities and be an integral part of Canada. That's really all we expect of you. When you swear your oath today and you get your little citizenship certificate, you would have agreed to be law-abiding citizens, to be good contributing members of the Canadian family, the Canadian society. You will agree to swear allegiance first and foremost to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs, her successors. You will agree to faithfully observe the laws of Canada and fulfill your duties as Canadian citizens. But becoming a Canadian citizen has a lot of responsibilities. And I know you've studied all those, right, in that book? Where it says all your rights, your responsibilities, your freedoms. Nothing comes from nothing. We will give you that certificate, and we will welcome you, and we will allow you to have the freedom of choice and all the freedoms that are listed in that book. But for that, in return, we expect something. We give you responsibilities. And those responsibilities are for you to make sure that you look after your family. It's your duty. Get a job. Work. Support your family. It's not my job. I support mine. You support yours. It's an obligation that you have to do that. And that's why many of you came here. Most of you, all of you, I'm sure, came here because you want to give your family a better life. So you have the responsibility to, like I said, look after your family, to serve on a jury if you get called. We hear all the time, these major court cases that are going on. That is a responsibility. To respect our heritage, protect our environment. You have the responsibility, as I said earlier, to become, contributing members of society. I believe it's an obligation. I really do. I think it's a moral obligation that for all that we as a country give, not just to you, not me, because the same privileges and responsibilities were given to me. I too am an immigrant child. Imagine that, especially to the younger people. Imagine that. I came here, I was 10 years old with my family, actually with just my mother, because my father was here and he sponsored us. And so he came here and paved the road, got a job, found a little house for us to live in, a tiny, tiny little house with 6 children. I don't know how today, how we ever lived in that tiny little house. Little did I know, or did my parents know, that one of their children would one day end up sitting right here as a citizenship judge. I spent 33 years as a public servant. I became a politician, a deputy mayor of the city of Vaughan for many years. Who would have thought? I could not have accomplished that in my country. And many of you would never even dream of being able to accomplish that in your country. But you can here. Certainly you can for your children. Those are wonderful aspirations to look forward to. And I think people like myself are great examples. Today, to swear your allegiance to Queen Elizabeth II. So, I swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II, Queen.
True north, strong and free.
I sure hope so. You should be. Because today, ladies and gentlemen, you have chosen to become citizens of what I believe, and I'm sure you do as well, the best country in the world. And I'd like to see those nominations.